Ha!
Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I got another Power Rangers Ninja Steel review for you. This is the Bullrider Megazord. So this is the Gold Rangers Megazord. Finally a different mold. We've had the Ninja Steel Megazord, then they repainted it as the Rumble Tusk Megazord with one new Zord, then repainted it again as the Astro Ninja Steel Megazord with one new Zord. But lots of repaints. Finally a new mold, a new Megazord right here. This one has two modes, ATV mode and Megazord mode. I do have the Japanese version from Ninja that I will do a comparison of as well, and it comes with that bonus figure right here, which is a part of the Megazord. It's not really a bonus. They always call these bonuses, but they're really just a part of the Megazord. There's no bonus to it. If you were to not have it with it, this wouldn't be complete. So anyways, same style packaging as the other Megazords. The sides have an image of the Megazord right there. Pretty cool. And then there you go again. Then again right here from the top it mentions two modes. Bullrider morphs from ATV to Megazord. You can also use the Megamorph line of toys which transform right here, and they are Zord Builder compatible. So this looks like a repaint of one of the cycles that I've reviewed before, but this one is new, so whenever that comes out I'll review that, and it can all be Zord Builder compatible. And you can also do this right here. You can combine the Bullrider Megazord with the Deluxe Ninja Steel Megazord. I don't know why this is Deluxe and this one isn't Deluxe, because there's no lights or sounds. This one doesn't either, so they should either both be Deluxe or not be Deluxe. Like, keep it consistent. But anyways, minor notes. Those two combine to form the Ultra Megazord, which I will show you guys as well. So we'll definitely take a look at that. So that is the Bullrider Megazord. So anyways, without further ado, let's get this thing open and take a look. Alright, I have the Bullrider Megazord out of the packaging right here, and it is now in ATV mode, as you can see. So this is it right here. This thing is interesting looking. So as you can see, you know, it's got the wheels, so it can certainly roll around pretty easily. So that's good. Design-wise, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I like kind of the bull front right there and everything. I think the red wheels, like this kind of, that part stands out. It's sort of just this center area just is a little odd for me. It's just an odd design, kind of. But yeah, I don't know. So here's what it is. I just want to show it to you guys first, and then we'll transform it to the Megazord. But that's basically the mode. The one thing I want to mention is these arm pieces sort of are supposed to just kind of sit into this little hole right here and here. You can kind of push it down a little bit, but with a little bit of movement, like it does sort of pop out pretty easily like that. So you kind of have to keep fidgeting with it a little bit just to get it to sit in place there. Just a minor little thing, not a big deal, but just wanted to mention that at least. So yeah, I don't know, it's okay. Now I do have the Japanese version for comparison, so I'm gonna bring that in right here. Now, one thing to note, I believe I'm missing a piece in the Japanese version that sits in right here. So it still overall works, but just know that this piece right here, I think there's supposed to be something else to kind of click it into place further right here, because it doesn't fully, it clicks in the back, but not in the front, because this part here is supposed to click in. So I couldn't find that piece. I was looking for it. I must have lost it somewhere. It's probably in a box somewhere, but you know, overall, I wouldn't focus on that center part, but overall, you can look at that. Size-wise, the Japanese version is going to be a little bit bigger. You know, it's a little shinier with the paint and stuff as well, as you can see. But overall, consistency-wise, the design is going to be, you know, the same. One thing to note is this part right here does fold downwards on the Japanese one, like that. This one doesn't. It's just the one solid piece right here, so that's not going to fold down. I'll compare the actual little robot guy in a second, but you know, you do have your little storage for the blaster right here as well, so that part's the same. Overall, you know, the power star does sit in the back, right? So oops, again, this isn't properly connected on the Japanese one because I am missing that piece, so don't, you know, pay too much attention to that part of it per se. There we go. But so there's the power star that sits on the back, and obviously the Japanese one is going to be larger. So let's actually just take that off and just really quickly, I want to show you the power star. So here's the comparison. So same overall design, just it's missing the color pieces right here. Same as before, nothing different. You know, this piece does fold out. So they still use the same design on the sides as well, including how this folds forward and these fold back and such. Forward, back, you know, so that part is still the same. So I like that little bit of detail as well. Definitely kind of adds that nice touch for sure. So pretty cool. You know, overall, it's what you would expect, you know, from going from the Japanese version to the American version. It's standard stuff, basically. So anyways, Japanese version also makes sounds and stuff. So let me move that out the way, okay? And let's focus on, I just hit my head on the lights. There we go, okay. Still getting used to the new lights that I have. Here's the ACV mode, right? Now we're gonna transform this, but to do that, before I do that as well, I wanna take out this little robot guy and do a little comparison as well. So he also has this little piece right here. I guess it's for like support or something. I don't really know. I don't think the Japanese version has it unless I'm missing that piece as well. I couldn't find it anywhere, so it very well may have come with it. I just may be missing it. But here's the Japanese version right here, and then this is the American version right here. So, you know, standard differences. Japanese version's bigger. Japanese version has a little bit more paint with the black right there. You know, little bits of gold on the arms and legs right there. You know, but overall, same basic standard thing. Functionality-wise, how the head can rotate forwards for when he's riding on something. Same thing here. It's just a little bit more stiff, you know, but it works. So there you go. So functionality-wise, you're going to get the same thing, basically. Okay? So just wanted to kind of mention that. So that's this little guy. Let's put this piece back on because it will be needed for the other transformation as well. So there's that. So to transform to the Megazord, we're going to take off the little blaster as well. So we'll move that to the side. And then we're going to take off this whole top piece right here. So this piece from that. And we're going to take off the power star. Okay. Now the wheels, so let's actually flip this over. Okay. We're going to flip this over. And then what you're going to see in the wheels are this piece folds out like that. And it's going to fold down like so. Okay. Fold out, fold down like so. And now it's going to stand like that. And these are going to be sort of the feet, if you will. Okay. So looking at the top now right here, essentially this piece is going to fold upwards like that. And it's basically just going to click in like so. And this folds down. And so it's flat like that. And then on the back, you have this little guy, right? So you're going to fold his arms forward and his head's going to be facing forward. Okay. And basically his hands are going to grip onto the little handlebars right there. So you just kind of have to push it down, grip on, push it down. Okay. So he's gripping them. And then you just sort of lean this down and bend like so. So his legs are just kind of hanging like that. Just like that. And this is supposed to be there to sort of offer support like that. So it kind of touches the main body like so. So it's just there kind of just for that support, I guess you could say. All right, now we have the power star. This piece folds out and then connects up to the top like so. Oops, now this piece kind of popped right out a little. I'm not a huge fan of the way this is designed with this little robot guy just kind of sticking out like that. It's just odd to me. I'm just gonna leave it like that, whatever. From the front, it doesn't really make much of a difference, as you can see, but that is what that is. Then you do have the blaster right here, which you can hold like so. And this right here is the Bullrider Megazord. I don't know, it's weird. I am not a huge fan of the design. It's a little just odd looking, because yeah, it's kind of like this Wild West style thing. You have the bull, you have the sort of like cowboy looking, you know, aesthetic as well. It doesn't really work for me personally, but you know, it is what it is right here, as you can see. You know, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just there, you know. You do have this little blaster and stuff right there. Pretty standard, like there's not really articulation. The legs don't really move. The arms just move up and down, you know, and kind of to the side a little bit, but you can't really pose much with that. So that's pretty standard for the Megazords. So you do have that. But, yeah, I mean, that's really what you're getting right there. Not much else to say about that one. I do want to bring in the Ninja Steel Megazord for size comparison as well. So here's the Ninja Steel Megazord right here, and we're going to combine the two in a second, but I just wanted to bring that in. So same size, and aesthetically it fits in. I feel like this sort of yellowish with red fits in with this very well. So they're both very odd looking Megazords, and this whole power star at the top, like there's a lot of that aesthetic that sort of fits together in a way. Even though these are both very odd looking Megazords, it just kind of works together, I guess. But you know, that's your little size comparison with those. And just for the heck of it, you know, I'll throw in the Rumble Tusk Megazord right here and the Astro Ninja Steel Megazord as well right here. So just to kind of give you that full comparison of all the Megazords all together. So very, very interesting, that look that you have there. So I just wanted to kind of show that. So now let me show you a comparison with this American version with the Japanese version of the Bullrider Megazord. Okay, so right here is the Japanese version, and then here is the American version. Overall, they're, you know, I mean, obviously, again, standard differences aside, they're both pretty similar in style. I think what's interesting is I feel like part of this, the American version, is a little bit more streamlined looking. You know, this kind of feels a little more blocky in a way. But to an extent, like having this bigger, the bull right here, the chest piece there, like I feel like having the bigger top part of the head, that sort of makes it stand out a little bit more. So I like that part of it better, but I do like this sort of streamlined look a little bit better on this one. So kind of, you know, good and bad to both versions, I guess you could say, but pretty serviceable. The back is where it sort of really gets different. Although remember on the Japanese one, I think I may be missing a piece or something. So this one sort of has this folding mechanic that you can use to kind of cover up the legs like that. This one has this piece right here. Honestly, that part to me doesn't make a difference because you're not really paying attention to it. This is the front of the Megazord, and that's the important part of the Megazord. Other little differences come more on the side a little bit. You know, you see some of the yellow right there. You don't have this little pink logo on the American version, as you can see. And down here in the feet, I think is the American version has these tinier feet and sort of this little gap in the middle versus the Japanese version. So that part's a little odd. But I do like sort of the streamlined look right here. You know, overall, it's not bad. It's pretty similar. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Sorry if I scared anybody. But yeah, you know, overall, pretty similar in style to what you're getting there. So that's that. So next up, I want to combine the Bullrider Megazord with the Ninja Steel Megazord to make the Ultra Megazord. So let's do that. Alright, so now let's test the Zord Builder compatibility. So we're going to combine to the Ultrazord, but before we do that, there's actually one other quick little combination I want to show you. So if you take off this chest piece right here, right, and if you also have this item right here, I forget what the thing's called, but this massive transforming thing that's toy original, not from the show, but you can take off this giant cannon right here, and this is Zord Builder compatible, and essentially this can just plug in right in the front right there, and you have a massive cannon. Okay, I guess. It's kind of interesting, but it looks a little odd. It's, I don't know. Zord Builder compatibility, so there you go. Although technically that's not a Zord Builder port, but compatibility with Ninja Steel stuff. So yay, there you go. But I just wanted to show that briefly. Alright, so now let's move on to the Ultrazord fun. So to do that, we actually need to break this apart into almost every little individual piece. So the Bullrider Megazord is basically coming apart. So we're going to take off the power star as well. What else are we going to do? We're going to take out this little robot guy right here. There we go. Take off the back piece as well. We're going to take off this piece here. We're going to take this off. We're going to take the arms apart. Like literally every little part of this is coming apart. Okay? So we've done that now, right? So what we're actually going to do is we're going to bring in the Ninja Steel Megazord now, and we're going to take off the sword and shield. Essentially, the Ninja Steel Megazord forms the base of this combination of the Ultrazord. Okay, so let's move that to the back. Now here, we're going to take these fold the wheels to the side, fold this in. Fold this to the side, fold this in, okay? Then you're actually going to, one of these has the peg, fold that in, okay? Now these are actually going to attach onto the bottom of the legs of the Ninja Steel Megazord, and the way that you know which one goes which is you want this yellowish goldish piece to be on the outside, and the wheels are going to be in the back. So essentially, these two pegs right here go into these two on the foot right there. So you just kind of have to line it up properly like that. I think, hold on, it's really hard to do with the camera in my face. Line it up, and this one goes in, and there we go. Okay, so that's clicked in. And then on this side as well, oops, click it in, this one's in, and okay, just like that. So you have these wheels in the back like so, okay, and then these pieces, the yellowish goldish pieces on the outside. So that's how that part is going to work. Then what you're going to do is this little piece that was on the back of the little robot guy is actually going to go here, okay, and it's going to face downwards. Sorry, yes, like this. Yep, downwards like this, and it's going to click in. I guess it's going to form some sort of support on the back of the Megazord here, something like that, but you have this star on his butt, basically. Okay, so we have that. Next up, we're going to take these arms, okay, and you're going to fold the arms so they're horizontal, and then this is actually a fist, so this is going to slide right out like that. Same on here, this folds back, and then this folds down like so. And then whichever one is appropriate, so this one, you know, is for this hand, this one's for this hand, because, you know, you make fists, whichever your side your thumb is, that sort of thing, like, you know. This is what's actually going to be held by the arm of the Ninja Steel Megazord. So he's going to hold it, and essentially his fist is going to become a bigger fist right here. Okay, same thing on this side as well. Hold it in, and boom, now he has a bigger fist right there. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with that. Then you're going to take off the top of the Megazord right there, and then you're going to take this little piece right here with the white in the front and set it at the top. So this is going to be a little hard to show on the camera because this thing gets tall. So that's where it's going to be a little bit challenging to kind of fit in the camera here, but I'm going to try my best. Then we're going to take this little piece right here, and essentially it's just going to click in right in the top, just like that. Okay, so it just fits in just like that. I'm breaking the illusion you can see behind the poster board, but this thing gets tall, so it's really difficult to show otherwise. I'll kind of move it further back maybe, that might help a little. All right, then what you're going to do is the, where's this guy? This little robot guy is going to attach on the back here. So in the handlebars, same thing as before. So he just kind of grabs onto the handlebar, grabs onto this handlebar, and to the side like that. Okay? There we go. Then this face is going to fold down right here. And it's going to click in like so. Okay? We have the bull right here. And what you're actually going to do with the bull is there's actually this little tab right here. So these horns are going to face forwards, and this little tab is going to stick into the hole at the top of the Megazord right here. So it just kind of sticks right in. There's no click, it just sticks right in, and there you have that. So this part is sort of protruding outwards, if you will. And then last but not least, you have this little part right here. So you're going to fold this down, and this is just going to sit right on top of this piece right here, like so. I feel like I'm just like stacking things and seeing how high it can go. That really feels like what this combination is. It's messy. So there's that. Now before we take a look at that whole combination in detail, what is that? I don't even know. All right, we have these little pieces left, right? So we're actually going to take the blaster right here and hold it like this, and then we have the sword, and it's going to fit in like so. So it's almost like this little blaster just kind of goes like that. Then you have this piece right here, and essentially, I believe it goes in just like that. Yep. So essentially you can hold it like this. So this fist goes up, and he holds it like that. And there you have the Ultra Megazord right there. That is it, guys. That is the Ultra Megazord combination. Like that, I don't know what that is, like what it is, but that is what it is, if that makes any sense at all. Probably not, because this thing doesn't make much sense. What is this thing? Usually like Ultrazords are like just really blocky and stuff, and I guess it's kind of, but it's like, I don't even, what's the, oh wait, hold on, sorry. I apologize, I'm missing one step. All right, missing one step, and that is this needs to fold up. And there we go. Now we have the Ultra Megazord right there. I don't know what that is. This thing is insane. So as you can see, you start with this giant like totem pole thing. You have this power star, little horns, another power star. There's the face, chest piece. There's the Robo Red Zord piloting this thing, going down to the legs. Oh no, but those aren't really the full legs. These are the bottom legs. What? I don't even know. That just looks so odd. Yeah, I don't even, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but that's it right there, I guess. That's the combo. It's something. One thing I will say that I do like about combinations like this is I like when they're able to get all of these Zords to combine. It's not like, okay, we're just gonna take half of this Megazord and then a couple pieces of this one and combine it. No, I like when they use all the pieces together. Granted, that usually provides for really random stuff or blockiness or not something super coherent, but I do like the fact that it uses everything. I don't like missing Megazord pieces that I just have to kind of hide somewhere after this combination, you know? So that is nice, but I just think this combination is just odd. I mean, it was already odd as is, but it's just now even more odd. I didn't think that was possible, but it is. So this is the Ultra Megazord. Yeah, I mean, I will say it is overall pretty sturdy. So that is certainly nice. There's certain combinations that do usually fall apart. The one thing is this part does get kind of heavy, so the arm does fall down pretty easily. So that is one downside there, because these joints aren't super strong. But the overall Megazord doesn't really fall apart super easily, and so that is definitely nice about it. So I have this one, right? So let's move that there, and let's try and bring in the Japanese version. If I can fit it in frame here, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is... All right, let's see if I can finagle this a little bit. Fit that in here, fit this in there. Oh, man. So, this arm just does not want to stay up. Stay up. There we go. Wow. Yeah, so that is, that's the combination. You know, which one looks better? I mean, I guess the Japanese one, just because it feels more full a little bit in certain pieces of it, but overall they're both similar in style, and they're just both odd. I don't understand it. But that is the combination. I do, you know, as you can see there, they both do transform quite similarly. I transformed the Japanese one off camera, but it's very similar, so I do appreciate that they didn't take any big liberties with the way that it works. But let's move this out of the way now. I just wanted to kind of quickly show you that little comparison. Ah, that thing is a beast. Okay. Well, not that this thing is any less of a beast. This thing just doesn't want to stay up. It's pretty heavy. Stay, please. Okay. So, that is that, guys. You know, should you buy this? Depends on what you think of the Ninja Steel toy line overall. If you really like the Megazords, if you really want to be collecting the Megazords, the Bullrider Megazord is one of the main ones. It's the Gold Ranger Zord, and it combines with the Ninja Steel Megazord. This is one of the main items for the Megazord line. So in that case, yes. But if you aren't a fan of these designs, then the Bullrider Megazord is not going to make it any better. In fact, the combination makes it even weirder. So that might just be a turnoff in general to collectors. But if you've been collecting some of the Ninja Steel stuff, I mean, this is an essential part of the toy line. I mean, it's one of the main Zords. This is one of the main combinations here, as you can see. I'm very curious to see how this looks in the show. So, as of the recording of this review, I don't believe we've seen this on the show, so that will be very interesting to see for sure. So definitely looking forward to that, to see how it translates, but that is the combination right there for the Ultra Megazord. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the Bullrider Megazord, as well as the combination with the Ninja Steel Megazord to form the Ultra Megazord. So hope you guys enjoy this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. So hey everyone, I just wanted to film this quick little addendum. I just realized I posted a picture online and you guys helped correct me. I put the arms in the wrong spot. They actually don't stay in the normal pegs for the Ninja Steel Megazord. They go up top right there. So just wanted to mention that so that, you know, I do have the fully accurate picture. The instructions weren't super clear, but this is what the picture shows on the back of the box as well. So this is actually how it's supposed to be. Does it really change much? It makes it slightly better, you know, because the arms are more up front, so it's not as top heavy, you know, so it does make it slightly better, but it still is an odd design overall. I'm gonna bring in the Japanese version to compare, because I did have the Japanese version correctly, I just didn't, for whatever reason, make the connection between the two. So as you can see, now they really compare even more so together. Instead of these arms being down here, now they're a lot more accurate together. So definitely that was my, you know, screw up, so I apologize for that, but I just wanted to fix that and let you guys know those arms do go up top right there. So thank you to everybody that messaged me and told me that, so that I was able to actually add this into my review before I ended up publishing it. And oh, look, there you go. It just fell apart while I was talking. So that is also fantastic right there. Oh, great. Well, aside from that little mishap at the end right there, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm going to try and put this thing together. I'll do it off camera. I wouldn't take that as anything. I think when I was adjusting the arms, I didn't properly adjust the pieces and some got loose, so that's my fault. But overall, this thing is just a mess, and now so is this review. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Thank you again for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this Ninja Steel toy line. As you can see, this is a very odd bunch. It's really weird combinations that this season has. I'm not the biggest fan of the designs overall, but you know, these toys are what they are, so I just wanted to kind of show you, you know, this as well. Let me know in the comments section, are you enjoying these reviews or not? And if you are, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Whether you like the quality of the toys or not, I really try and put in the effort into the videos to show you guys the good and the bad of each of these toys as well. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, share the video, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.